about all the incredible things that you're doing in the community, and it's wonderful to be here today celebrating Guru Nanak, and so it's an honor. I'd like to introduce my boss, our county executive, Marc. Marc cares as much about the Sikh community as I do, and faith communities as well, and I know that he's really enjoyed being here and learning more about the food outreach and all the incredible things that you do. So without further ado, County Executive.
Thank you for having me here today. This is my second Sikh temple of the day. I was over in the east side of the county. Thank you. And I mean, you all, the thing I admire most is that you take what you believe seriously and you apply it in your lives. That it's not words that somebody says one day a week, maybe occasionally in a year, but it's something you all live every day. And your response to COVID has been really critical for people in Montgomery County. I'm the county executive. I can issue edicts. I can, spend money on food. I can buy boxes and stuff. But the only reason the people got served was because of faith communities like yours. The faith communities in this county played an enormous role in getting food off of trucks and into people's mouths and cooking food for people. And when I heard about how long you've been doing it, and met the gentleman who's been cooking downstairs, who's a pharmacist, and he's cooking thousands of meals a week, you just really appreciate the devotion and dedication that it has to take to make this work. And it takes everybody being part of it. It's not just a few people, but as I looked around the room and they were talking to me, it was like, well, this person did this, and this person did that, and it's really clear that this is not just an expression of leadership, it's not just a few people in your community who are active. This is deeply ingrained in your own values, and I really do appreciate that. And I should have said at the beginning, but Sat Sri Akal. I want to acknowledge, the work you do and the importance that it is to me. And I've known about the work because the first time I met a large Sikh community was in a doctor's house somewhere in upper Montgomery County. There were maybe 60 Sikh doctors sitting in uncomfortable folding chairs, listening to a presentation, but all there because they were all doing community work. They weren't there to talk about private practice and all that other stuff. They were there because they had been enlisted and engaged in the community. And this is before COVID. So what it tells you is, you didn't need COVID to do what the community needed. You all been out doing work in the community for as long as you've been here. This is your life, it's your belief, it's your mission. And I can't think of a more noble or important mission to have. All of us are, kind of occupy this space temporarily, and you can do nothing with this space, you can try to make this a better space. And you clearly understand that, the most noble thing for any of us to do is to try to take the spaces we inhabit and make them better. And I really appreciate that. As a political person, to be able to work with people who do what they do out of devotion, not because they're writing a paycheck or you're exacting political favors. This is like a dream. I wish everybody would look at their communities in the same way that everybody would say, what can I do? And how do I fit into this community to make it a better community? But I see what you're doing. I'm always happy to help here. They've talked to me about the kitchen downstairs. We do what we can to make sure that we keep you able to do the things you do, because your success becomes my success. When people in the county talk about all the food out there and all the wonderful things that are happening, I'm not doing it. You're doing it. And I recognize it. I appreciate that. I appreciate the leadership here that inspires you all to work in this way. And I think, the residents of the county appreciate it. I've been approached about, the bullying subject related to your children in school. I will do whatever I can to be a voice, to bring some reason to people in this community. Nobody should be bullied for any reason. And it's just a shame that, as a country, we've not quite been able to get over some of the worst traits that we have here. but we need to get over them, and I'm more than happy to do my part in speaking out and giving support to those of you who are doing this work, whether it's in the schools or in your community, because you shouldn't feel any different walking down the street than I do. And when we talk about racial equity in this county, one of the things I remind people is, as a white person, I didn't experience any of this stuff. And so people tend to brush it over, because if you don't experience it, you don't know it. If I put myself in somebody else's shoes, my life would be really uncomfortable. I would not want to have to think what people think about me. Nobody should have to wonder what somebody thinks about them, whether you're wearing a turban or a long dress or a head covering of any sort. Nobody should be wondering who you are and what you are. And that's something we as a country have to move past, and I'll do my part to help us move past this here. I'll do my part to make sure that you continue to get the resources you need so you can do the work that you want to do in the community. And I know I can count on you to be doing this work because it comes from your heart, which is the most authentic place for anything like this to come from. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mark. Would you please join me here? We really want to thank you for spending so much time with the Sikh community. He was at the GNFA Gurdwara this morning, and now he is with us, spending the whole day. And by the time you end the day, you might be started wearing a turban. So thank you once again. And Sasika ji, we talked about how the community has been serving the langar from, we're going to be approaching 300,000 meals by next week or so. So we'll be celebrating that. And I want to also thank you for appointing Kate as the faith representative. Kate has worked very closely with the Sikh community. She has worked with the Sikh Coalition, National Sikh Campaign, and many of the other Sikh organizations on the issues affecting the Sikh community. So she's very familiar. I didn't have to talk about anything. She knew everything. And I really appreciate that Mark found the right person to liaise with the faith communities here. So we are very grateful for your appointment. And Kate, thank you so much in your position. She's already started working at Miracle Happened. We met on Thursday, and here Mark is here in the Gurdwara. So that's the magic of Kate. So thank you again, and I want to invite all the board members to come and let us all together honor Marc Ehrlich. And Kate, would you join us too? Gurpreet Singh ji from National Sikh Center, as well as Aman, would you please come? Sure. And Satwinder Paji, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਆਓ ਤੇ ਪਰਮਜੀਤ Paji ਕਿੱਥੇ ਨੇ? ਆਓ ਜੀ. Would you please come forward? Everybody's here? Paramjit Paji. So our Guru Gobind Singh Foundation's chairman, Dr. Kiranpreet Kaur, will be handing over chairperson. Sorry, my mistake and my bad. And this is a book. You can show him that for you. Bole so neha. And I would like Gagan to also join us. And now we will be giving you a saropa, which is a sort of a robe of honor, and it's a blessing from our Guru, which is whatever good you're going to do, there will be always support and blessings will be around you. So, doesn't need a microphone. This is almost a standing ovation. Whoever says Bole Sonia, whoever says timeless God is great, are always blessed. So that's the whole slogan. So he's very excited to be with you. So I also want to introduce some of the kids, the one who made the video. Would you all come here? The one who made a video for Germantown School, and all the kids come here. These kids made a video for elementary school in Germantown as well as Matsunaga, McNair and Matsunaga German school, and to educate people about the turban as well as about Sikhism. So can we all give a jagara to these kids?
You guys go. Go.
Is Kame Singh here? Kame
Yeah,
Singh here?
Kame Singh.
Oh, okay. So all the parents came together and they made the video. Do you want to say anything to? He is the boss.
Who?
He is the boss.
Why?
Why?
You're the boss.
So they made the video. Yes. You
I'm not
can.
really the boss. I sort of like a partner.
They voted on him.
I think that means your partner.
So he is the one who appreciated that you guys made a video and they put it on the website, on the MCPS website, which is going to be seen by thousands and millions. So thank you so much for your work, and Mark, thank you for your time. Kate, yes, Kate, please come. Bole so Nihal. Thank you, Ji. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa. Vaheguru Ji. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.